Blaine wins the face-off, dumps it in deep. Just in time. Blaine, number 22, pulls it into the corner. Catch him. On him. Centered in. Saved by Talcott. Played out to the point. Peels back. Here comes Doherty with a nice takeaway. Galloway gets a stick on it. Played up into neutral zone. Smith plays it in deep. Settled down by the goaltender. Played around to number 22. Up the wall. Looking for a rink-wide pass to number 22. Over the blue line, gets it in deep and goes for a change. Purcell's going to settle it down. Stops up. Zemer avoids a hit. Cuts to the middle. Smith on the backhand with Benier. Smith. Loose puck goes in deep. Battle for it. Number 7 for Blaine. Pressured by Smith. Out to Purcell. Purcell peels back. Plays it over to Zemer. Up to Pearson. Dumped in by number 7 of Blaine on net, and Talcott plays it to the side. Zemer goes back to Purcell. Around the boards, up to Benier. Number 2 at the center line, dumps it in on Talcott, sticks it to the corner. Zemer plays it in the corner, out to the point. Number 9, shot on net, saved by Talcott. Checked by Purcell. Shot just goes wide by Blaine, and that's up into the netting and out of play. Going to be stoppage of play here at 12:55 left in the first. Blaine wins the face-off. Back to the point. Number 2, checked by Sam Doherty. That's been his MO this year. Doesn't stop like a train coming through. Beaver over to the half wall. Another check by Doherty. Number 3 by Blaine. Takes it from behind the net, tries to stick handle and gets a third check by Doherty. Out to the point. Played down low for Blaine. Number 3 for Blaine. Played down to number 21, centered out front, cleared by Sam Doherty. Nice play by Sam there to get that puck out of danger. Blaine's goalie plays it out. Melhorn over to Maddox. Maddox to Melhorn. Melhorn tries to clear, comes out to number 2. Maddox will get there first. Swipes at it, ends up with the puck. Up to Beaver. Center line intercepted by Agoy. Gets it deep. Played by Blaine's goalie, number 6. On the backhand, up the wall. Nice play by Doherty there to intercept that puck. Takes it away. Tries to cut to the net. Peels off. Beaver gets to it in the corner. There's going to be a penalty on the play. It looks like number 22 for Blaine is going for hooking. Ponies will go to a power play. Smith to take the offensive zone face-off. 11:21 left in the first. Ponies with the 5-on-4 advantage here. It's going to be Smith with Regner, Maddox, Zemer, and Benier on the back point. Blaine wins the face-off. Number 10 tries to settle it down. Regner ends up with the puck. Looking over options, goes cross-ice to Benier. Benier down low to Smith. Smith taking his time. Feeds it to Zemer. Zemer rips one. Saved by Blaine. Smith wins the face-off to Regner. Smith down low. Shoots on net and scores! Pulls it to the front on the forehand and rips it up top. It's going to be 1-0 Ponies, 28 seconds into the power play.
Yeah, buddy.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey, 10:53 left in the first. Ponies 1, Blaine 0. Regner set to take the face-off at center ice. Regner wins the face-off back to Doherty. Doherty off the wall. Goes up to his brother, Joe Doherty. Blaine goalie plays it out to the half wall. Nice play by Regner to keep it at the blue line. He's got Galloway. Galloway shoots off the pad. Good chance from Galloway there. Nice back check by Regner to steal that puck away from number 11 on Blaine. Tries to center it. Here comes number 15. 15 shoots high and over the bar. Number 9 throws it on net. Blocked by Sam Doherty. Comes out front. The goal is off the mooring. Talcott resets. Blaine wins the faceoff. Chipped out front. Purcell plays it up to Pearson. Backhands it up to Benier. Blaine plays it in deep. Zemer is going to settle it down in the corner. Tries to go up to Benier. Benier backhands it. Comes out to the high slot. Thrown in deep by Blaine. Number 3 for Blaine. Leaves it. Smith comes up with it. Smith poked off his stick. Zemer up to Benier between the legs. Nice reception there by Benier. Takes it in. Benier plays it deep. Out to the point. Purcell keeps it in. Zemer. Purcell. Number 23, Blaine, plays it down to number 2. Nice save by Talcott to keep that out. Another nice save by Talcott. Here comes Zemer. Zemer skates wide, gets it in deep. Benier plays it on him. Zemer, nice stick there by Zemer. And here comes Weiss. Nice play by Weiss to sweep in there and take the puck away momentarily. Thrown on net, goes wide. Number 10 at the point. Plays it down to number 22. Number 22 drops it down deep where Zemer's going to take away the puck. Played by Benier, out to Weiss. Weiss up the Beaver. Sticked away by Blaine, and here comes number 22. 22 poked away by Ketchum. Nice play defensively by Ketchum out to the point. Thrown on net, blocked by Zemer. Cleared out. And that's going to be icing on the Ponies. 8:28 left in the first. Blaine wins the faceoff. Played by Agoy out to center ice. Collected by number 12 for Blaine. Nice stick by Beaver to break that up. Here comes Beaver. Beaver chips it in deep far side. Agoy peels off the wall. Nice puck protection by Agoy. Plays it deep for Beaver. Beaver takes it away. Comes out front. Shot on net blocked by Blaine. Good work by Agoy and Blaine here, or Beaver here. Number 7 takes it behind his own net for Blaine. Chips it out to half wall. Stick down by number something for Blaine. They're going to call no icing off of deflected stick from Blaine. Number 7 collects. Ponies will get a change. taken between the legs for number 9 of Blaine, collected by Joe Doherty. Joe Doherty up to Regner. Regner takes a hard check, and here comes Galloway. Galloway protects the puck, leaves it for Doherty. Regner shoots on net, blocked by Blaine. Sam Doherty pinches down. Regner backhands it in. Ponies touch up. Number 7 for Blaine. Off the glass, up to number 3 for Blaine. Number 3 with some speed coming over the blue line. Tries to pass it over. Goes off a stick of the Ponies. Deflects right to number 2, who buries it. It's 1-1. 6:44 left in the first.
Can I switch my spots?
Sure. Smith wins the face-off. Collected by number 2 on Blaine. Number 21 protects it on the backhand. Poked away by Pearson. Up to number 2, who sends it in deep. Number 3, checked by Zemer. Played down to number 2. Poked away by Smith. Takes it from behind his net. He's got a step. It's Smith and Benier. Tries to go between the legs. Backhands it towards the net. Benier gets a stick on the clearing attempt. Zemer at the blue line. Plays it in deep. High off the glass. Almost out of play. Pearson in the corner. Benier comes out to Smith. Purcell steps up. And here comes number 23. Zemer on him. Peels off. Takes it around. Leaves it at the point. Shot on net. That one whistles wide on the near side. Checked by Purcell. Played down low, slap shot on net. That one goes wide. Saved by Talcott. Pad save. Here comes Smith. Smith tries to backhand at Benier. Benier into a group of Blaine players. Weiss, shot on net, blocked by Blaine. Backhand to Beaver. Weiss still on it. Chips it up the board. Ketchum keeps it in. Weiss to Ketchum. Ketchum steps up. Down low to Benier. Benier to Weiss. Weiss shoots on net. Stick to side by Blaine. Beaver takes a check into the corner. Number 14 loses an edge. Beaver comes up with it. Beaver out to the point. Ketchum. Ketchum plays it back down low to Beaver. Beaver comes in close. Backhands, takes a check. Cleared down the ice. That's going to be icing on Blaine. 4:19 left in the first. It's going to be Weiss with Beaver, Agoy, Melhorn, and Doherty. Blaine plays it out to center. Doherty checks his man down. Number 11 shoots on net. Saved by Talcott. Beaver plays it up to Weiss. Weiss rink wide to Agoy. And Agoy has to step on everybody. Here he comes. Shot on net. Just goes high. Backhanded in by Beaver. Ponies are going to get a change. Here comes Blaine. Diving play by Doherty to slow that puck down. Doherty, big check in the corner. Reverses play, leaves it for Regner. Regner, rink wide, skate, goes into the skates of number 9. Stick lifted by Galloway. Nice defensive play by Galloway there. Shot on net, stopped by Sam Doherty. Doherty up to Galloway. Galloway tries to chip it out of the zone. Regner. Doherty gets a stick on it. Nice defensive play by the Ponies to get that out. Galloway backhands it out to the neutral zone. Comes number two. Number two, wide shot. Blocker saved by Talcott. Backhanded from Melhorn. Up towards Galloway. Regner's going to collect it. Regner changes speeds, loses an edge. Blaine tries to go up the near wall. Regner stops it. Galloway protects the puck. Plays it down to Regner. Regner chips it out the center. Here comes Blaine. Purcell, number three, coming in. Short side chance, saved by Talcott. Joe Doherty reverses to Purcell. Purcell up to Galloway. Galloway for Regner. Almost gets over the blue line. Here comes Purcell. Purcell plays it in deep. In after it. Galloway on the wall, shoots it on net, goes wide. Zemer plays it in deep. Galloway's going to get there. Plays it back to Doherty. Doherty tries to go in front of the net off the side of the cage. Leaves it for Smith. Smith takes it to the net. Tries to wrap it around. Number 5 comes up with it. Smith on him. Playing with Galloway. Number 23 for Blaine. Throws it rink wide. Wide open. Shot on net. He scores. It's going to be 2-1 to Blaine with 1:33 left in the first. Blaine plays it in deep. The sidewall. Centering pass. Picked off by Benier. Benier peels off. He's going to skate with it. Takes a big check right in front of his own net. Maddox pokes it up to Pearson. Pearson ices the puck. 1:11 left in the first. Benier seems to be okay after taking that hit. Stillwater wins the faceoff. Out to Benier. Melhorn. Smith digging for it on the wall. Smith is going to come up with it. Smith skates around. Takes it to the center. Shoots on net. Blockered away. Nice back check by Pearson. Checks his guy into the glass. Melhorn. Up to Pearson. Pearson up the wall. Blocked by Sam Doherty. Out to Benier. Benier. It's going to be offside on the Ponies. Blaine rink wide pass, steps over the blue line. Nice play by Maddox to break that up. Beaver hits his man into the glass. Weiss gets his skates on it, and he comes up over center. Plays it in deep. Blaine up the ice. Catch him. Catch him. Backhands it. That's going to do it for the first period.
How long usually is it? How long is it?
Enough time. No, not here. Got it.
Sure.
Ponies win the face-off. Maddox over to Doherty. Doherty stops up. Catch him in the corner. Behind the net. Catch him looking rink wide for Galloway. That's going to go down for a Ponies icing. Face-off win by the Ponies, collected by Smith. Here comes Smith. Smith takes it wide, centers it. Veneer tries to get a stick on it. Played by number 18, rink wide to number 15. 15 takes it wide, Zemer on him. Shot on net that goes up into the netting.
Thanks.
Blaine wins the face-off, out to the point. Stick to side by Talcott. Hit by Zemer in the corner. Number 22 tries to play it around Smith, and Veneer doesn't get there. Here comes Smith. Chips it in deep. Collected by Blaine. Purcell over to Zemer. Zemer up to Veneer. Blaine plays it in deep. Purcell plays it up to Pearson. Blaine out to the point. Stops up. 22 down low. Out to the point. D to D pass. Sends it in deep. Sticked out. Zemer steps up. Purcell in after it. Shot on net. Blocker down by Talcott. Purcell backhands it out to Veneer, who clears it down the ice. I believe that's into the benches. Weiss to take the defensive zone face-off. Ponies win it. Doherty up the wall to Agoy. Out to center ice. Agoy into the zone. Number 9. Weiss plays it back to Sam Doherty. Doherty rink wide to Agoy. Steps around to hit. Number 9 for Blaine. Tries to backhand it. Nice play by Agoy. Break up that pass. Takes it wide, leaves it for Bieber. Kept on side by Doherty, who bowls his way into the offensive zone. Chipped out by Blaine, and they're going to have a 2-on-1. Doherty trying to get back. Chipped on net. Goes wide. Doherty backhands it to Weiss. In the skates of Agoy. Here comes Blaine, number 12, leaves it for number 2. Shot on net, saved by Talcott. Number 12 peels up in the corner. Melhorn plays it out to the point. Number 5 throws it on net. Glove saved by Talcott off a deflection. That was a nice save. Regner wins the faceoff. Up to Galloway. Galloway up to, I'm sorry, I was Ketchum up to Galloway. Maddox up the boards to Doherty. Puck rolling down. They're going to call no icing as the Blaine goalie comes out to play it. Ketchum over to Maddox. Maddox up the wall to Doherty. Doherty to Regner. Delayed offside. Doherty goes through the legs of a Blaine defender. Back to Maddox. They'll regroup. Over to Ketchum. Ketchum backhands up to Galloway. One touches it over to Regner. Regner in over the blue line. Shot on net. Centers it for Doherty. Saving dive. Save for number 1 of Blaine, their goaltender. Blaine wins the faceoff. Smith stick lifts, steals the puck, backhand, shot on net, saved by number 1 Blaine. That puck was frozen, but not very long before they got a whistle. Smith wins the faceoff, back to Purcell. Purcell plays it down to Benier. Benier tries to center it to Smith, goes off a stick. Number 23 for Blaine, plays it up the ice, number 2. Zemer back, takes it on net, shot and scores. (3-1) Blaine. Blaine is doubling the shots on the Ponies, 14-7 right now. 10:32 left. Blaine wins the faceoff, gets it in deep. Melhorn tries to backhand it up to Goy. Number 23 out to number 14. Number 14 makes a move, throws it on net. That one's going to go up into the netting and out of play. Blaine wins the face-off, takes it behind the net, stops up, and Maddox stick lifts him. Maddox hits his guy to the ground, backhanded into the slot. Number 2 takes it wide, plays in deeper. Ketchum is going to play it up to Goy, who sticks it out in the neutral zone, and Weiss is after it. Backhander left for Agoya. Agoya into the slot, shot on net, quick release. Just goes wide. Agoy. Back to Ketchum. Ketchum up to Agoy. Played in on the netminder. Ponies to get an offensive zone face-off here with 9:30 left in the second. Regner wins the faceoff. Quick shot by Galloway gets blocked. Doherty to Regner. Regner chases it into the corner. Gets hit, but breaks through it. Takes it to the front.
Oh.
Almost put in by Doherty. That one goes wide. Doherty to Regner. Regner throws it on net. Far side. Zemer steps up, plays it down to Galloway. Centers it. Able to keep it in. Nice play by Galloway. Tries to throw it to the point. 11 had a step on everybody. Couldn't find it. Off the post by Blaine. throws it on net, blocked by Purcell. Purcell backhands it over to Zemer. Zemer in the corner, skates with it up to the blue line. Regroups, takes it wide, peels back. Plays it over to Purcell, number 11. Number 18 into the corner, Purcell there to play it. Purcell reverses it to himself. Up the boards to Galloway. That's going to go down for a Ponies icing. Ponies win the face-off, sticked over by Talcott. Net is off the post. Smith wins the face-off, sends it around to Benier. Benier stops up, tries to center it to Smith. Doherty will step up, take it on the backhand out to the blue line. Blocked by Melhorn. Melhorn off the glass, out the center ice. 14 will dump it in deep. Stick down by Doherty. They're going to call a high stick on that. Face-off won by the Ponies. Here comes Agoy. Agoy around his guy. He's got a step. Protects the puck nicely. Comes in. Shot on net. Just trickles wide past the far side post. Good chance by Agoy there. Catch him behind his net. Looking up for Beaver. Goes off the skates. Down the ice. Blaine goalie's going to freeze it. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Ponies. 7:07 left in the sixth. Blaine leads 3-1. Regner wins it to Galloway. Galloway back to Zemer. Slap shot on net, blocked away by Blaine's goalie. Floated out to center, stick by Galloway, rolls in deep, Zemer back to play it. Zemer, he's gonna skate it out. Here comes Zemer, over center ice, takes it wide, plays it back to Galloway. Here comes Blaine, it's gonna be a 3-on-2. Nice stick by Purcell there to poke it in deep, give his team time to get back. Centered out front, here comes Zemer. Zemer up Doherty, just out of his reach. Back to center ice. Played for it along the boards. Purcell steps in, shot wide. Galloway off the glass. Wide to Blaine. Sends it in deep. Zemer sends it down the ice. That's going to be an icing on the Ponies. Face-off won by the Ponies. Out to Pearson. Pearson off the glass. Out to the point. Smith tries to swipe it around the point. Backhanded into the slot. Number 12 takes it wide. Shot on net and scores. That's going to be 4-1 Blaine. With 5:40 left in the second. Looks like there's going to be a goalie change here for Stillwater. Talcott's going to come out and Gorman's going to come in. Blaine wins the faceoff, sends it to number 12, tries to play it in deep. Sam Doherty's going to play a rink wide. Weiss steps up, gets it in on net, stick to side by number 1, goaltender for Blaine. Out to center ice, Sam Doherty swipes at it. Here comes Smith, who runs into a body. I'm sorry, that was a goal. Once played down the ice, no icing. Melhorn's going to collect. Chips it up the boards. Nice stick by Agoy to get that out. The board's backhanded in. Melhorn's going to get back again. Reverses to Doherty. Doherty back to Melhorn. Melhorn over to Weiss. Weiss to Agoy. Agoy got a 2-on-1 with Beaver. Blaine gets back. Toe drag by Agoy. Catch him. Behind the net, Blaine peels it around. Maddox reaching for it. Swipes it up to Beaver. Beaver gets it out of the zone. Agoy smacks it to himself off the boards. He's taken down. No call. Galloway rolls in, intercepted by Regner. Regner tries to shoot on net. Centers it. Maddox steps up. Maddox shot on net. Stick to side by Blaine. Regner. Tony's getting their feet moving a little bit here. Rink wide, number 23. Takes it up to center ice. Takes it wide, peels up, looking for help. Intercepted by Doherty. Joe Doherty. Backhanded, nice play by Galloway. Read that play well to get around his guy. Steps inside, shoots it on net. Stick behind the net. Number 1 on Blaine. Galloway centering to Regner. His stick was lifted. Regner, big check along the boards. Maddox back to gather it. Backhands it up to Galloway. Galloway up to Doherty. Blaine off the boards, up the center. Steps in, takes it wide, peels back. Tries to chip it out. Near on him, Smith takes it. Here comes Smith. Smith makes a move around the defender, loses an edge, comes up. Pearson backhands it in deep. Number 3 takes it in, centers it. Sticked away by Smith. Number 7 tries to shoot it, fans on the shot. Here comes Pearson. Pearson with Benier. Shot on net. Blockered away by number 1 for Blaine. Benier swoops in, breaks up that rush. Pearson digging for it along the boards. That's going to be dumped in. Seamer behind the net, off the skate. Pearson comes up with it. Sends it wide for Benier. Benier in after it. Tries to chip it on net, sticked away. Nice effort by Benier there. .125 left in the second period here. There's going to be a penalty on the play. And they're going to send them both off. It's going to be Benier, number 5. Offsetting roughing penalties.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Ponies could use one here before the second period ends. Cut the lead in half. Beaver. They allow the music to continue playing as play goes on. Up the wall. Blaine looking rink wide. Maddox back to play against him. Nice play defensively by Maddox. That one comes out front. Nice save by Gorman. Here comes Beaver. Beaver left at the line. Nice play by Ketchum. Off the boards and into the Blaine's end. Checked aside by Beaver. Beaver centers it out front to Ragnar. Ragnar takes it off the skate. Tries to backhand it on net. He goes down behind the net. Blaine breaks it out. It's going to be a 2-on-2. 23 cuts into the inside. Shot on net. Blocker saved by Gorman. Maddox clears. And Galloway in close. Takes it to the backhand. Nice play by Galloway there. Almost gets it. With time running out in the second. Centered out front, and that's going to do it for the second period. We'll be back for the third.